What is truth? What is truth? What is truth? Truth is love.
No, you can stay. Why? I was talking. I was sorry. Caught me off guard.
Here you go.
I was talking to my dog.
Surprise,
Pacino.
surprise.
Yeah, caught me off. Okay, I forget his name, but still. I was talking to my dog Pacino. But anyway, welcome to the 5th episode of Truth, Honesty, and Transparency. And today we have a special guest. This is one of my fellow podcaster host, Miss Carla of Carla's Crazy Concoctions.
Bang, bang.
How are you, Carla?
Hey y'all, what's happening?
Hey, what's popping?
Okay, so because you are our first guest, my first guest ever to bless my show. Thank you so very much for agreeing to come on. Today's topic is how important is a sense of humor in any and all situations? I believe it's real important because, for one, I laugh at the most inappropriate things and I make jokes about the most inappropriate.
Let's not have that conversation again. Let's keep our channel just a little bit longer. How about that?
Oh, I'm saying no. This is the internet, so I can say whatever I want. There are no FAFFC or whatever the F regulations.
Literally.
Whatever the F regulations trying to come for me.
Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh boy.
Oh,
Are you?
but
really-
yes.
You trying to do the intern job? Is
No,
that
no,
what it is?
no. I'm not trying. That was an accident. Look, I'm learning. I push
Well,
buttons.
I hit the mute button because I didn't want to hear this baby in the background.
Okay.
Oh, so, Brother Wills, good to see you. He says, "Oh man, super important. Imagine explaining a meme to somebody." Yeah,
But some people are that way. Like they don't have a sense of humor. I mean, I'm a comedian, so I mean, go figure.
Yes.
But there are some people who are they don't have a sense of humor. They don't. To me, having a sense of humor is basic, right?
To me, I believe that it's basic, but also it really tells you something about the person. Because I laugh at myself all the time. I am goofy as goofy can be. However, I laugh at things that are tragic in my life, things that are funny in my life, the day-to-day things. I just laugh at it because if I don't, I'm pretty sure that I will be curled up in a ball somewhere in the fetal position, rocking in a padded room.
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
I get it, but everybody doesn't have the same sense of humor. Now
Oh,
that's what I have had to learn over the years, especially when I went from doing club comedy to doing church comedy to doing what I'm doing now, which is just being myself. And a church crowd is a hard crowd.
A church comedy is different.
Oh, very.
I could never.
Oh, it's more judgmental.
It's more intense.
More, yeah.
Because they expect you to be really hilarious. Because if you get in a room full of drunk people, pretty much everything you say is gonna be hilarious. I'm not kidding.
Unless you T.I. in Brooklyn, but that's another sort. That's another conversation.
What happened?
Oh, you
Since
ain't
you
see that?
No.
Well, see, first of all, since
You should have known
YouTube,
better, first of all.
since YouTube and the man is after us, we can't play the clip. But T.I. gets up in Brooklyn and trying to do his impromptu stand-up and promptly gets booed
Wait a
by
minute,
the entire crowd of Brooklyn.
Wait a minute. He said a long sleeve white jacket and shiny buckles might be a good look. But all I'm saying, I guess he's talking about T.I. to make it funny.
I don't know. It wasn't.
Was
funny.
it bad? Wait a minute, T.I. isn't funny anyway.
It was horrible.
A person that's just now learning some form of SAT words and now it's ingrained in his mind and still doesn't use it in the correct context.
Right.
Does not need to be trying to be funny. That it within itself is funny. That's hilarious.
I mean, let's talk about humor real quick. Like, you see that look on Sister Carla's face like 30 seconds ago? That was the "I'm about to get you" look, right?
To the baby.
You know what I'm saying? If you come from a certain background, you knew exactly what that look was. You know, sit your $5 down before I make change. That kind of look.
You know you can say the words, right?
I'm not going to.
We're here.
I know we're here, but it's your show. Yeah. If they come after anybody, they're gonna come after you.
And I'm ready. It's the freaking internet. Are you kidding? Like, okay, let's not do this. Let's not do that.
Anyway.
Let's not do that. But I do believe that a sense of humor helps you through pretty much any and everything and all things.
Well,
I got in trouble
go
because my last situation, he was going through something. I used to make fun of him all the time. I'm like, but those are your choices that got you in this effed up situation. And he was like, but it's not funny right now. No, it wasn't. It's not funny to you. It's funny as hell to me, but it's not funny to you.
Okay, wait a minute. First, there's a lot of layers to what you just said. Number one. There's a difference between having a sense of humor and being a comedian. Because honestly, they're not the same thing. Number two, having a sense of humor, I don't necessarily have to read the room, but I should read the room. Being a comedian means I had better learn how to read the room, right? I give you an example. And then also, what Sister Carla said earlier, everybody don't have the same sense of humor, and it usually is because of your background or your life experiences. You know, I give you an example. Back in the day, I was on the debate team in high school, and I had a guy that was on the debate team with me, rich guy, probably one of the richest guys in my city. His dad was like a high power executive, bought him Porsches and stuff. You know, he would drive Porsches to high school or whatever. Real filthy stinking rich. He had this habit of telling what they referred to as dead baby jokes, right? Yeah, and there is that
look is because I don't know what that means.
Right, there is a whole. I'll let y'all Google it later, or go on YouTube. There is a whole plethora of dead baby jokes that people tell, and they tell them because they're gruesome. They tell them because they're disgusting, and because they're whatever. And this was 30, 40 years ago, and he would tell these dead baby jokes, and it was like, it's funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny to someone who may have just lost a kid. It's not funny to a woman who may have just had to endure, for whatever reason, an abortion. You know what I mean? And so that is how sometimes we have to read the room, and you got to understand that, everything ain't funny.
But you don't know until you know. Some people are just being themselves. And I just say that because some people are just being themselves. Like what I said earlier, to someone who actually, I wouldn't have said that in front of the person that experienced that situation, because that's just distasteful. However, because I was talking to a friend one-on-one, I make light of things that are tragic, but not in front of the people that it actually affects. If it's causing, especially if it's in a sense of death. Now, you spend all your damn money on bull crap and you getting evicted, that's on you. I guess homelessness was on your to-do list.
Right. Yeah.
That's different. That is something that you cause. Things that are beyond your control is not things that I joke about, but things that you yourself directly cause. Oh, that's a plethora. That's a whole lot of material for me. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm accustomed to using my humor. I have to weaponize my humor, and I'm used to using humor to disarm people who are taken aback when they see me. You know, I'm a pretty big guy. Carla, you've met me before. You remember at the video shoot, right? But it was a bunch of black folks out there that day, even though I had my face painted and whatnot. But you know, I'm 6'2", I'm 350 plus. Mm-hmm. So when I walk into situations that there aren't us, you know, I have to, you know, put people's minds at ease, because it's like, oh, that is a big Negro. Oh, you know, if he gets angry, we may have to call SWAT. So you know, I have been trained for, you know, to kind of disarm people with that, and I use my humor to kind of get to know people, because people put up walls. If I can get you giggling about something, now I can get to really engage with you and I can get to know you. But yeah.
Unless that person has a nervous tick, and that nervous tick is to laugh when they're in uncomfortable situations. But you'll never know.
I mean, you get it. I'm telling you, my face needs deliverance. That's what my problem is.
I see, no, because you just did like 5 facial expressions while he was talking.
Facts, because you know what, Carla, we can't take you to Vegas because you don't have a poker face at all.
Well, neither do I, Carla. So especially when
you know what, when it comes to money, I do. Yes, I do now. I'm playing
Wait a minute, is it somebody that owes you money, or you're about to make money? Now, if I'm about to make money, I'm about to
sit there and look at you.
Oh, well, if I'm about to,
you never believe. I mean, I'm an actress. I can control my face, but in real life, I just be like having to like fix your face, because I be forgetting.
I don't
like
know.
Today, my boss called a mandatory meeting. When it's time for me to get off, baby, I got stuff to do outside of here. You couldn't send me an email about what you wanted to say, because really, what we had a meeting about, she could have sent an email.
Oh no, I've done that
before. And I sit there like this.
Okay, so you sit there, I go, because no, you knew this was coming. If it's something that involves me, send me an email and I'll respond. But I have things to do.
No, she was like mandatory meeting, and it really it's for the new people. I've been there for 8 years, so it wasn't for me.
It wasn't for you.
I was sitting up there trying to have my face look like neutral, but my eyes don't fly.
Oh, I guess it's you and me. Hey, Lena, girl, how are you?
You jumped out, girl. What happened?
It is. I don't know, but they said dark humor. So, hey, Lena. Yeah, I think I do have a dark sense of humor.
Yeah, and I mean, but see, that's my thing about comedy. When people say, I don't like this comedian, I say, I don't care for that person's brand of humor. And the reason why I say that is I won't say they're not funny to me. I be like, I don't care for their brand of humor, because that's not my brand of humor.
So what is your brand of humor?
It depends. Okay. It depends. I like anything that really just make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? It could be clean or it could be dirty.
Okay.
If it's funny. You know what I mean? If it's downright funny, it's funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is not funny. It's brash. It's a difference.
Right.
Like you were saying, some of that dark humor is just shock humor. That's all it is. It's something you say to shock people. There's no humor to it at all. It's crass.
I believe
you just say stuff to be saying something.
So what I've been told is it's my delivery and how I say things, even though I'm truthful and honest about it. It's my delivery. Yeah. I mean, for real, because I mean, shit, stuff.
I feel like we're gonna need the power of Moses. We just ain't gonna be able to hold this one back.
I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this like this.
Careful, Lord.
I don't know how to do this like this. It's gonna take him and the Pearly Gates guards.
the Pearly Gate guards.
Girl.
The PGG.
Wait a minute. Are you a May Gemini or June Gemini?
June.
Really?
June 16th, baby. I am a poetic thug.
Lena said it for you.
Well, thank you, Lena. Thank you so very much. I can read it.
Good try, princess.
Stop. What did you say, Carla?
It's a good try, princess. Look,
I did.
I'm just sitting here drinking my drink. The more I drink, the more mellow I get. So hell,
Lord.
I'm gonna take
look,
a couple.
Daddy, don't get scared. Oh, D-Ray.
Look. First of all, you and my government name. Second of all, I'm so done. I kicked myself off the show a couple of minutes ago. Did y'all see that? I didn't even mean to do that.
Why you jump out? You getting scared?
What happened?
Like, okay, he's getting scared. Skr, as they say.
Scared.
Skr. I can't say that. I'm not doing that ghetto shit.
But
Anyway,
stuff.
stuff. Getting scared. You're getting scared. Don't be scared.
But getting back to like humor is subjective. Like
it is.
I remember 9/11. Of course, we all do, right? We remember where you were when 9/11 happened, and God forbid that you had some people that passed away in 9/11 or whatever.
I didn't, but I was 3 blocks north.
Wow.
On an assignment. So, wow. Yeah, but that's another thing.
Right. Wow.
I didn't have anybody in there, but I saw it.
That's trauma. That's trauma. But
not
we'll
3 blocks. 15 blocks north because it spread to a 3-block radius, but you could see the smoke. I mean, the dust. And you saw them come down. But anyway, that's another thing.
So recently, comedian Gilbert Gottfried passed away, and he got in trouble back then because he was one of the first comedians to start having 9/11 jokes, right? And he had 9/11 jokes like maybe a day or two after 9/11.
That was too soon.
You get what I'm saying?
That was too soon.
And so sometimes it's not necessarily, and I want to say somebody has mentioned this before, sometimes it's not even humor. Sometimes we care more about the shock value of anything than just trying to be funny, right? And I remember some good 9/11 jokes that were hilarious to me. But if you're like somebody, perfect example, Pete Davidson, who Kim Kardashian is dating now. His dad died in the tower.
And I know. And did you hear Hannibal Buress?
Right. And so he's getting roasted. And they literally said, Carla, this roast ain't nothing because that the roasting your dad took on 9/11.
And he also said it's because of your face that your dad decided to go into the tower.
Right. And it's just like,
it was funny to me, but it's after the fact. But Pete Davis, but he uses that himself.
He does.
He uses that himself. So this brings me to the same thing. It's connected. How is it you putting it out there and making fun yourself?
Well, I talk about being a plus size, plus girl.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. However, when you open that door, you don't get it. I don't know if it is a mechanism to disarm or say it before someone else says it, because it doesn't matter. But why is it a point of contention when someone else says it?
Because once again, it's about the room. I'm a big dude, right? But I don't necessarily care about big dude jokes. I don't necessarily. I'm not that dude.
Okay, but what I'm saying, but if you lead with it. If that's all you hear from someone, because I've heard Pete Davis on Saturday Night Live or just talking, period. Literally, the 9/11 things with his dad is a sense of humor. It comes with a banter with it. But when someone else says it, because you could have saw his face because it was at the Justin Bieber's roast. Right. Once Hannibal Buress said something about it, his face completely changed. But you do this all the time. That's what I mean. If you put it out there and someone else joins in, does that make that person a bad guy? Or did you just open the door to that?
Well, what have we been talking about ad nauseum for the past 3 or 4 weeks, right? Jada and Will put their business out there forever for all to see.
But that's
but then now when it's really somebody used the information that you put out, now it's time to go smack people on national television. So.
Okay. But my thing of it is, but anyone who puts their business, I'm talking about personal things about them, on a national platform, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I think that's the main. Oh, Snapchat. Those are the major ones. You put your things out there. You're opening up yourself to a level of ridicule and criticism.
Brother Will says, trying to heal through humor. However, when those shots fire from a different direction, it hits different.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So why even open yourself up for it? Okay, so I can make fun of me.
Yeah.
The close people around me can make fun of me, but when an outsider hears it and try to jump in, now the direction changed, the temperature changes. To me, that just doesn't make sense. If I put my business out there and I'm telling people every 3 weeks, it's a new dude, but then they turn around and tell me I can't keep a man, or I'm doing something wrong, or I'm a whore or something like that. Do I reserve the right to clap back when I put that information out there? No context, I just put that out there. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're going to give everybody all the information that's behind the story so they can make an informed decision, don't just put open-ended stuff out there.
You know, see, that was the case. You should have went ahead and just let it fly at that point. You was in the flow. You should have just went ahead and let it fly, and I wouldn't have said nothing.
Don't put open-ended shit out there. But then when someone has their own conclusion, you get mad. I don't give a freak if you're healing through humor or not. If you're laughing at you, guess what? Someone else is going to laugh at you, not with you, because they don't know you like that. So how about we just shut the hell up and take it for what you put it out there? I can only form my opinions or get my conclusion based on what you put out there. So yeah, shut up.
Okay, so Sister Carla, you have gone through at least 3 or 4 different. Oh, now see that's the Southern comfort. Don't ask me how I know, but I know.
She told you, and she held the glass up.
I knew that on sight. So Carla,
it's the comfort of the South.
Yeah. Tell us what you think about what has just been said. If you put it out there, you should be able to take a freaking joke. What do you think about that?
Especially if you're a comedian.
I can't hear you.
Especially if you're a comedian. That's just my thing. Because as comedians, we joke. We joke around all the time. I have had people say the most inappropriate things to me, and I'll be like, but if you was really out of line, I will pull you to the side. I'll be like, look at him, Negro or Negress. Don't play. But while we on the stage, look, we on the stage. And my face gonna be stuck just like this, but you better look at my eyes and figure out what's going on. You are a performer when you're a comedian. You're a performer. And sometimes people don't know how to separate the real you from your
stage persona.
Or whatever. I mean, there's a play, like I was in Carlos Massey's play. People whole life call me First Lady out in public if I see them who saw that play. And I'll be like, this is not my name.
But that's how they know you by.
Right. And so that's what you have to remember. These people don't know who you are. They know who your stage person is. Crazy Carl. I'm on the stage, I'll be cutting up. That's who people know.
Or they know you by what you put out there. That's what I'm saying. If you put it out there. But people don't. Because I've seen so many people try to clap back after something has been said about something that you said it. How the hell you gonna get pissed off at me when it's some shit that you said about some shit that you done? Don't do the shit. Yes, don't do the shit.
No, and you know what else happens? People decide, well, I'm gonna be funny today, and then they don't realize that they're being funny next to an actual dragon. And so now the dragon decides, oh, you want to play today? Okay, well, I do this for a living, right? Think about Cat Williams in Atlanta when old girl was trying to snap on him. I forget her name. I think her name is Tiffany. She's a DJ, and she was trying to crack on him, and Cat Williams was like, I don't think I'm the one that you need the Jones on.
But that's everybody. So did you see that Wilding Out? Where Azalea Banks was trying to go for DC Young Fly.
Right.
Like he Chico Bean and Carlos are the worst people to go after if you don't have thick skin. If you cannot take a joke, don't do that. I mean, he
Right.
literally ripped into her. She was saying something about DC, your house is so small, an apartment that it's smaller than a closet or something like that. He talking about, bitch, let me tell you something. You took your goofy ass, your ugly ass up there to get your braces off, but they left those little dots on your teeth. What the hell is that
Dang.
supposed to be? Remote
Wow.
control?
Oh wow.
Oh, ugly ass.
That's DC, all right. But
Oh, ugly ass girl. He talking about, I thought we was getting, what did he say? I thought we were getting, he was like, I would much rather have Iggy Azalea than Azalea Banks. Both of you trash, but one of you is less trash than one of you.
Dang.
You know
And
what
see,
he
you know
said?
what? And
what
I
he
wonder
said-
about people that go on that show that like, do you understand what you're signing up for? Do you get
I
it?
think they do.
You know, like I know you're trying to get some promotion and you're trying to get your name out there, but you do understand what all of these guys do, right?
But you watch the show, you know that they literally have no filter, no
At
boundaries. Anything that is out there about you, anything that you've done, good, bad, or indifferent, they're going to use it against you.
So Lena says, I'd wager there's truth in therapy and jest, but our triggers are personal. So it's kind of hard to say how you should take a joke. Sometimes you never know what will get under your skin, right?
Okay,
Yeah, you do,
yes,
but at the same time,
if you put it out there,
right?
But you know what? For me, for some people, I just want to say it's not that serious. But for some people, it is.
yes, but that's what I try to tell people. That's why when I say it to you, it's not funny, but to me, it's funny as shit. To you, it's not a joke, but to me, I had a grand old guffaw, a good old belly chuckle. So
You had a what?
a good old guffaw.
What the? You
That's
know
a
what?
type. That's a
I
type
just
of
won't-
laugh. It's a
I just-
boisterous laugh.
I just
sure
won't.
did.
I just can't.
So
And-
my thing of it is I say that all the time. Like, you can't tell me what the hell isn't funny.
Wow.
You tripped and scraped up your damn face. That's funny to me. Not the ending results, but the fact that you fail and how you fail. That shit is funny. Now, after I laugh, I will ask you, "Are you okay?"
Wait a minute. Wait a minute,
I'm
Kelton.
gonna laugh first, yeah, because it's funny. Uh-huh. And if someone besides me is falling, I'm going to move. I'll help you up, but I'm not gonna fall with you. That is, I'm not abusing me.
I'll say this. Until you're on the receiving end of that, have you ever fallen in front of someone?
Yes, hell yeah. And I laugh
Right.
at me. Dude,
Right.
I am pigeon-toed, which means my feet get tangled up all the damn time. And I'm constantly falling. I fell upstairs, fell downstairs. I fell on St. Patrick's Day on my way to go celebrate my sister's my niece's wife's birthday. And I fell right outside. Two people asked me, was I okay? I was like, yes, I'm okay. It was like, are you sure, dude? If you don't get your ass on, I've just told you I'm fine. Don't bring any more attention. Get you and your grandmother and go. But I laugh at me all the time. And then I told that to I don't know how many people. I freaked up my knee. But
Now-
I laugh at me all the time.
Now, I can see your point of view. I'll say that. I may not operate that way because I'm more of a, I really don't want to see anybody get hurt. Now, once I have established that you're not hurt, I'm going to have jokes. And most of the people in my circle know that.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I do
That,
it backwards. I laugh, check on you, and then once I know you're fine or you need medical attention. But the thing of it is, I'm laughing
Wait a
in
minute.
your face.
Now,
your
wait
back.
a minute. You said medical?
It depends. I make sure you don't need medical attention, and if you don't and you're good, I'm going back to my guffaw, a good old belly chuckle.
I'm gonna need a spelling on that one. Well, we have reached the halfway point.
What? What is that face for, Carla?
Girl, I'm just like, oh my God. Help God.
We have reached the halfway point. It is now time for the
See,
blast.
look at that. Somebody looked up guffaw, a chuckle, a giggle, a
Oh, that's
snicker.
what guffaw is? That means like
Yeah.
that's a heart.
That's a
not-
hard. That's what that is.
Wow.
Do your English.
And
See,
President Jackson, you always gotta laugh at yourself.
Always, that he knows that I can laugh at the most inappropriate things.
Well, he's a Cowboy fan. He has to laugh, to
which
keep
is
from crying.
very
You
inappropriate.
gotta watch it. You listen. You're not
Are you okay? Are you a Cowboys fan?
You a Cowboy fan?
Why are you
Oh
here?
no!
Now, see, I should have known that information before.
Oh, we should have had this. Yeah, you wouldn't even got off of the show.
I'm
You know what?
I'm
No, yes, you would have, because
Man,
Elliot. Hey, look, Elliot and Troy. Elliot and Troy are Cowboy fans.
They
No,
are
we need to
Cowboy
get you
fans.
on Rats. That's what we need to do.
Oh yes, you need to come when I'm on there.
Come on in the Lion's Den.
But
But anyway.
like everybody else.
But that's okay because my team are the Eagles.
No, that's my backup team. Let me be clear.
Bag
But that's
up.
my
We
another
don't
thing,
bag
what I'm
behind.
saying. That's my backup
Okay,
team.
so we're like the VA. We don't associate with it.
Oh wow! Will said, watching the Eagles. It's a great
Guffaw.
I like how he used that in a sentence. And
Look, the face not serious. You supposed to laugh, Sid.
No, somebody said the government name of the blast man.
Wait. You don't find that funny, Kelcher?
No guffaw. What? No government names. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, somebody's joking.
Oh,
Let's see, Elliot. Hey now, Philly band,
You
Pittsburgh.
know
Really?
what, though? I can deal with anybody but a Steeler. That's who gets under my skin. I'm Pittsburgh Steelers.
Now, let's talk about why Steelers get under your skin after we hear the Blast Artist of the Week, which is none other than Angie Monroe. Blast Music 247.
Table for two is what she said. As I sat down, had you all in my head. I apologize 1,000 times, please. I even fell to my knees. I called you, but you never showed. I couldn't believe you stood me up. My heart skipped a beat and I cried. Because I love you so much, I wanna be where you are. You're the driver, I wanna be the car. If you're the sky, wanna be a star. I'll travel the world, near or far. Wanna be wherever you are. Never knew a love like this before. Got me doing things I never said I would. You were my very first love. I'd move heaven and earth if I could. I wanna be where you are. If you're the driver, I wanna be the car. If you're the sky, wanna be a star. I'll travel the world, near or far. Gotta be wherever you are. Don't leave me, I don't know what to do. I've wasted half of my life. You even promised to make me your wife. You're the wind beneath my wings. I'm addicted to your love like a dope fiend. So tell me, where are you, baby? Please, please. 'Cause I wanna be where you are. If you're the driver, I wanna be the car. If you're the sky, wanna be a star. I'll travel
Once again, that is Blast Artist of the Week, Angie Monroe, with Where You Are. And you can see more. You can see Angie and more independent artists on blastmusic247.com, and go by and get your feel. That's shot number 2, 3. Here we go.
Stop counting.
We go.
Okay, but what I want to stop counting. Mind your business. But I want to know what.
Don't listen.
Wait a minute. What you talking about? Some mind your business. Who are you talking to?
What? She said stop counting. I said, yeah, that means mind your business. Stop counting her drinks.
Stay out of grown folk business. Anyway, this your show. Let me.
Everybody on you.
I doubt. No, actually, you're not.
How old are you?
I'll be 50 in October.
Oh, okay. You got me by a year, maybe.
But let's talk about this Steeler hate that you have. No, wait. This is the wrong show.
No, I had to see my face. It made my face.
Look, she had Bell palsy for a second. It went left. It drooped on one side.
So, one of the things that I want to maybe try to talk about when we're talking about a sense of humor, and since we have a professional comedian on, how do you? I mean, because you kind of touched on it earlier. Of you're out in public and people see you as the character, they don't see you as the person. And how do you deal with that? How do you go from the public persona back to I'm just Carla right now? How do you deal with that? Because to me, the great comedians always deal in irony, and irony is best when you observe real life. But when you see stuff so much, it's not a mystery as to why a lot of comedians are on something. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't want to see it. You know, exactly. Exactly.
And that's something else, I touch on, I have suffered, and I say that with depression ever since I was a kid. But, when you are a black child coming up, they don't call it that. They call it everything but what the heck it is, I used to get depressed. I used to sit around and cry and know I was sitting around crying. As much as I laugh is as much as I cry sometimes, and being sad makes you be the best funny person. I tell people that all the time because you don't want to be sad.
No,
you don't want other people to be sad.
Yes.
So therefore, you make it your goal to make people laugh, including yourself. Like she was saying earlier, I have had crazy things happen to me, and I'll be sitting there laughing like, is this really happening right now? Is this really happening, Lord? And it says somebody, what's happening? And so when people see me, that's why I put that crazy on the front of my name. I was smooth.
Let me tell you one thing that
people see Crazy Carla in public acting crazy. I told you, huh? Because sometimes I forget that I'm saved and I'm snatching it.
I say
y'all cussing somewhere and they be like, Lord, I be like, huh? I told you. Crazy.
But that's the thing. That balance within yourself and the crazy Carla, or you're telling people, don't provoke me. Don't do that. I'm the last person that you want to do this to. I tell people all the time, I am far from crazy, but in certain moments, I'm not altogether here, and you don't want to see that demon goddess. Tap on that door if you want to. The rapture will come, but you don't.
Yikes.
What see, my cousin. It's funny. The producer, he was in here the other day. My cousin came in. Her birthday is June the 17th. Honey, and that thing could be sweet one minute and sour the next. And I'll be like, listen. I need you to pull all your personalities into one place.
But my thing of it is I tell people all the time, we don't like that. Which one are you trying to get to?
That's you be like, and listen, and see, I'm a lion. They don't scare me. But for some people, they get all the way scared by Geminis. I'll be like, listen, because I'm going to put my paws on you, literally, like a lion, and shake you, and shake the right personality right into place.
No,
so we don't like together. And
you can try.
Listen, no, I will. But we will be fighting, but that's how we love each other. Me and my cousins that are just like, we don't fist out. Because I be like, you're doing too much.
When is your birthday?
Hush. August 14th.
Oh shit, a Leo.
I told you to leave me alone and be quiet, and you still talking.
Them damn things.
And then we gonna start fighting in a second.
I don't know.
Always happen. But then we love each other because can't nobody else mess with us. You understand what I'm saying? That's how my grandma raised us now. We might be in here fighting, but you better not say nothing to her. From him. That's how my grandma raised us. That's how I raised my kids. Y'all mama didn't raise y'all like that? I don't care what goes on in this house. When y'all get out there in this street, if somebody hit one of y'all, they better know they're just to fight 4 people instead of 1. I got 4 kids.
Well, it's actually 6 since you got that Gemini.
But I'm just saying.
No, but I get it. But I always see, so people get Geminis. I have a.
I love y'all. I do love
God. Yes, and that's the thing. I don't know what it is about Geminis or air signs and fire signs. They just click. However,
Will says being a Leo is a flex. August 10th, and Lena said every chick need a Kelja on their squad, especially in Flatbush or Bmore.
And I'm from Philadelphia. Don't freaking.
Oh, but see, that's what, baby. That's my old stomping grounds, baby. See, that's why I said the Eagles are my backup team.
All I'm saying,
New Jersey, Philly, same thing. Germantown, half my family. I got a lot of family. Baby, we gonna talk. Listen, I love Philly. That's my city. I wish I could afford to live there on the real, but I don't do winter. And
just like Lena, Team Libra, I am Team Libra as well.
Yeah, I love y'all too. I love y'all for the most part. My sister's a Libra.
She said for the most part.
Why? Yeah. For the most part. I feel like that's a whole separate show. So we just gonna keep.
You willing to come back, Miss Carter? Because we're gonna do an entire zodiac edition.
Oh yes, girl. I am an astrologer technically.
Okay, well we'll do a whole zodiac edition. We'll do a whole zodiac edition.
So we're gonna do one on my show. I'm gonna have one of my friends who is an astrologer and an energy expert come on some point this year. But I've been doing astrology ever since I was a kid, and not just astrology. Like
numerology too.
Yeah, all of that.
Okay.
And that's weird because I'm supposed to be Christian. People say that's demonic, but whatever. That's a whole nother show.
That is a whole nother show.
We done said about 5 shows and but that's what it's about. It's about having a sense of humor on things that most people believe are taboo.
That is true.
Like sex. Now that's what I talk about. Now that I'm free from them church people. I talk about pain a lot. Because I like pain. I like pain better than water and food. So I talk about it in my show. Y'all know what pain is, right? Yeah, I'm trying to be PG.
Yeah, say it.
So that's what I'm talking about. And you can't talk about pain with church people.
What is he doing?
Because they be acting like they don't know what pain is.
I don't.
But we sit up there with 10 kids at the church. Pain. So
you gotta tell me. I may have learned something new because I know I likes to slide on. Never mind.
You're not gonna get you thrown off of here, girl. But what I'm just saying is,
the views and opinions.
Inappropriate. I think it's better to pick on handicap.
So my
what? Wait, what? What just happened?
Now that's somebody I don't pick on special people that's got like stuff that they can't hear.
I'm not going. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not going to lie and say I don't. I don't if it's not provoked. Now I've had literally a person in a freaking wheelchair roll over my foot, and
but that's different. No, I'm talking about
people. I tipped it over.
People who are like helplessly something's wrong.
Okay, but she was in a wheelchair.
No, I said pain, girl. I said pain.
But what I'm saying is, listen. So you say you don't pick on the people, right? But I've had someone that was mentally disabled curse me out, I've had someone that was in a wheelchair roll over my foot, and I damn sure tipped that wheelchair over. Now see your ass get up. See if you're gonna be rolling on someone else.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Don't do that.
Hold on, wait.
And the mentally challenged person who cursed me out, I pushed him down. You don't do that. Don't do that. You can't even spell. How you gonna curse me out? I pushed it down and threw a book at it. And I had an old one. And an old woman she pushed me out the way with her walker. I took that walker and flung it over there and took. Now you skip your ass over there and get it. Yeah, don't do that. That's just rude as hell.
Yeah, now I'm not talking about the people that are mean, because we do know some mean. That's a whole nother show.
Now go ahead. What were you about to say? Because they were just damn it mean and hell. I can get worse.
As Lena just said, Jesus and Sage.
And Hail Mary and Lucifer too.
Oh, whoa. First of all, maybe it's just me. And maybe it's just the way that I deal with stuff. The visual of you pushing over somebody in a wheelchair is hilarious to me. That's going in a show. You're gonna see that one day.
It doesn't work through the virtual world.
They be mean. You be like, what? I know you like something wrong.
First and foremost, I didn't have you. So your condition is don't project this shit on me. I didn't fucking have you. You blame that on the ones who procreated you. Go take that shit out on him and go light some freaking candles. But don't be fucking mean to me because I can walk upright and I can form complete sentences and talk. It's not my damn problem, and I'm young. So you want to curse me out and all, man? Forget them.
You know, young people ain't got no staff of day like it. That's just me. Oh God!
Lord, Will.
Like, I'm ready now.
Wait a minute. Will said that's Gemini flipping over wheelchairs, pushing down. Don't say retarded people. That's not nice. And hitting old people.
I didn't hit the old person. I threw her walker. Let's get that right. If you're going to say what I did, I took that damn walker. No, she pushed me out the way. She didn't say excuse me. And so when I said, excuse me, miss, you didn't say excuse me, I would have moved out your way. She was like, but you saw me coming. Okay, you're gonna see this coming. I took that damn walker and flung it across the room and told her, I'll wait for you to go get it.
The next time we do this. We're just gonna take odds at how long it take Carla to light the sage.
Wait a minute. Are you lighting it?
That's shot 4.5.
Are you lighting it for me or for them?
You're the same one, Daddy.
Are you lighting the sage for me or for them?
That is not. Wait a minute, Carla. Hold on.
I treat people accordingly, and I do unto them as they have done unto me. I damn sure as hell do.
Holding me back. People don't understand this. You know, he touched my life.
Who did?
The Lord.
Okay.
And I be right. I be trying.
Okay, we're in negotiations. Me and the Lord, we're in negotiations right now. We're negotiating how far. Because he done brought me this far to leave me. But all I'm saying is, I don't feel no ways. I don't feel no ways tired.
You know what? This got to be you, Carla, because I have never heard this young lady. I have never heard her this funny. No, because this is all your energy right here. This is you.
Everything together.
All I'm saying is, if me and Jehovah are negotiating the terms and conditions, he did it. I'm asking, if you didn't want me to do this, why did you do this?
Oh my God.
I'll tell you one time when I used to wait tables.
Oh,
this is a true story, and y'all pray about this. I had to talk to God and get right over this. It was this little girl used to come in there. She had Down syndrome, and you know most people with Down syndrome are sweet.
They're sweet.
But this little girl was devilish.
Evil. She was evil.
All the way devilish. And she would do stuff and climb on the table and spit and act up and do crazy stuff. Girl, and one day I was bringing their food out, and that little girl jumped up and slapped the tray out my hand, and all the stuff went up on me. And before I remembered that I was working, I had to reach through her parents and everything. I grabbed that little girl up, honey, by her shirt, and I grabbed her and shook her. I know I shook her like 4, 5 times. They
Shook her
got
right?
They
I bet
thought they
you.
were going through the restaurant with her. I said, let me tell y'all
I
something.
bet you shook her right. I bet
Y'all
she
better
didn't do that shit no
control her.
more.
But after that, why the little girl didn't want nobody to wait on her but me when
Because that's what I'm saying. You shook her right.
You have established dominance.
But
That's
thank
fine.
you.
Let me tell you
Thank you.
what I don't do. It's bad children.
Children,
And
let me
I
tell
can
you.
tell you,
No,
I can only take so much.
most kids in my family act right with me because they know I don't play that. I knock the whole hell out of you. All of it. Not half hell, not 3/4. I'm knocking the whole hell and the entire fuck out of you. Take that shit with your mom. I'm not your damn mother. I didn't birth that. I wouldn't birth no demon spawn. But I'll shake the shit out of you. We'll get it
Hell
out.
no.
We gonna take it to the altar in prayer. That's what we gonna
These things ain't working.
Say, wait a minute. They need to reopen negotiations.
Wait a minute. Did you see? Wait a minute. Did you see what Will said? He said so abusing retarded people is common as a common thing amongst our women.
No, don't say that.
Let's stop referring. Let's stop using the R word. Let's stop that.
No,
But
listen,
why? But hold
I
on.
don't tell mentally incapable people, mentally incapable people that. I
Right.
call teenagers that.
Right.
That's because they are.
Okay, but my thing of it is that so before all of this have to be PC, it was common. I know I used to say it all the time growing up. Sit your little retarded ass
It's
down.
such a harsh word. That's just like I can't stand to hear nobody say call a gay person the F word. I can't. I always hated that, even before it was inappropriate.
But it's a cigarette in Europe.
Yeah, but that's not what
we ain't in Europe, Kelsey. It's wrong.
But hold on. Wait a minute. So we're around joking, and one of us says the N word, like we do at times, right? But then someone that is not outside of our race tries to use that same joke.
So maybe it's the same thing for their community, mentally challenged or not. Maybe they can call each other the R word, and maybe the Rainbow Coalition can call each other the F word. You know what I'm saying? But nobody.
See, this is the problem.
I'm
what you're doing, Carl. I see what you're doing. This is the problem.
No, but what I'm like, I don't use the N word. I don't use that word. And if I do call you that, I mean it in its most disgusting form. That's what I mean. It's not a term of endearment. So if I call you that,
hey, Will is giving a warning that RWA gonna be drooling outside of the studio waiting on y'all. So, you know. I'm sorry, I should have said RWA.
We are capable, is what they're gonna be.
No, that's not funny. I refuse.
You did. You started. It's too late. He said he can say it because he touched.
He said he's a little touched.
I told you he's part of that missing chromosome family. This has been
Carla, would you like to respond? We only have 5 minutes left.
I tried to stop this little girl from crying because I done yelled at her.
What you do to the baby?
She was over here getting ready to put something in the electrical socket. Like she was.
Oh yeah, you got to stop that. Yeah, no doubt.
Don't do that.
She's doing everything right now.
We're not gonna reenact the scene from Women of Brewster's Place. Don't let her do that. What's that face, Carla?
Now you can't lie to me and say that's the same glass. I don't even. No, it's not. Nope.
Okay.
What
was that face? What was that face, Carla?
Cause that's tragic. That's one of the movies that and books that tore me up.
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie, so what are
You
you
have?
talking about?
You got to get up. You got to get up and live. Your baby will want you to live. She know what scene I'm talking about. Lynn Whitfield and Oprah Winfrey. You got to get up and live.
And that mean old church lady, the little big eyes.
I saw you. I saw you last night. She was getting out the shower and you handing her a towel and y'all was touching each other. Just nasty. Don't we get to pick who we want to be secretary?
I'm assuming I'm just gonna be one I'm a pass on.
No, you'll
love the movie. They don't show things. They don't show things, but it's implied.
It's one of the best books I ever read.
It has Oprah Winfrey, Lynn Whitfield. You know the lady that was in Which Way Is Up? Robin Givens, who cannot act to me. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, she can't.
She cannot act. She get this breathy stuff. You know, like bitch, just breathe.
So Lena says, I'm for free expression, but real talk. Making fun of disabled people is easy and low-hanging fruit for entertainment. It would be remiss of me to not mention it. I'm just saying, smiley face, hashtag come better. And seeing that's the thing, you know, when we try to use humor, you never know who is at home that somebody's taking care of. You never know what family member. And that's the whole thing about empathy. Yeah.
And right. You know, to me, it's not. They do funny stuff now. Mind you, I have a godson who's autistic. I have family members who are mentally challenged, but they're hilarious and they're the sweetest people. And that's why I would never, you pick, but not in no demeaning, degrading way. But I know people who like say crazy stuff about disabled people, and I wouldn't
do that. And the only reason why I said my things is because they targeted me first. I didn't do anything to them. They were on me.
Wait a minute, Carla. Can you imagine being in court and Kelja goes, Your Honor, I'd have never pushed that I'd never pushed him down that hill
if he hadn't cursed me out. Like seriously, I'm walking by and he literally called me a big booty bee. And I'm looking at you,
but could you tell something was wrong, or you just didn't know?
That's not the point. The point of it is first and foremost, he shouldn't have been looking at my ass, and he shouldn't have called me a bitch.
Hell, John, man, that's the Philly. She a Gemini and she from Philly. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that. But this is the thing. So. For the person in the wheelchair, the thing I was trying to be nice. I'm opening the door for you, and bitch, you roll on my foot. I mean, lady, you roll on my foot. That wasn't I'm trying to be nice and help you with your struggles. But you roll on my foot, so I rolled your ass up.
You know what? Oh God, we need to wrap this up. So, Carla, Will wants to remind y'all that y'all might have some people waiting on you outside.
I didn't say nothing bad about nobody.
Shouts out to Gloria Naylor, whoever that is.
You drugged that little girl.
And
no, but she was wrong in her
thank you. Okay, so you understand my plight and the situation that I was put in.
That's the only time I got triggered by a little, food. The little girl was bad. Mm-hmm. Like I said, she was bad, y'all.
And that grown man, that person, that 5-year-old in a grown person's body cursed me out. Now, what would you do to a 5-year-old if they curse you out? Thank you. You will tag them. Don't do that. That's disrespectful.
After 5 shots, you can't be held responsible for your actions. So, wait a minute. Will is reminding us that they are outside. And Gloria Naylor wrote.
I love Gloria Naylor. Yes. She's one of my favorite authors. I love her.
Believe it or not, ladies, we have reached our hour.
Really? This was fun.
We have
thank you.
Okay, so let's do. Carla, wait a minute. Wait, Carla, do you have any final words on humor?
I just say, You gotta laugh to keep from crying. It's not that serious. And always remember your sense of humor is not somebody else's sense of humor. Get over it.
Facts.
Mm.
Kelja, last word.
Oh, I'm gonna be me. Period.
You know what? And that's pretty much all you can say about that.
Lord, you say running hard too, boy.
I'm
And
just
so
gonna
you
be
start speaking this voice,
whatever. My
Go,
soul is.
Kelja.
I'm clean. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't mean anybody any ill will. However, comma, we will pause. We gonna pause for effect right there. Just don't do it.
Kelja,
Don't.
go ahead and take us on out, girl.
All I'm saying. Thank you all for tuning in, Carla. Thank you. I caught that side look to the baby. Girl, if you don't get your ass down from there.
ready to whole lot jump off of this thing.
If you don't get your ass down, I saw it in your eyes. That's what you were thinking, but didn't say it. I said it for you. Thank you so much. Hey, baby, don't hurt yourself. Thank you so much for joining us, little sweet baby. She's trying to tell you in Spanish she want to go higher. She's trying to reach the stars.
Jesus wept, and we're out.
It's true. It's true. It's true. True is love.